Alrighty, January, state of my galaxy. So, overall, I don't think I had anything too juicy happen. It's not like I unlocked a new GL or something like that. But I've been playing the game, obviously, so there has been stuff that's happened. So let's get into it. One big thing to note right out the bat, Jedi Master Kenobi. I finally got his ultimate unlocked. I don't know why this one required 12 of those things to unlock it versus the 10 that the others needed. But I got through it. It's a little bit annoying because it's like, you know, if I needed the 10, I would have had this a lot sooner. It took me a few extra days to be able to build up the crystals to get the last two stupid things, whatever you call them. But having this guy, having him ultimate and all that now has been paying off pretty well because, as you see, I am ranked 44 in Squad Arena, which is very exciting for me. I don't usually get this high. And when I was using Supreme Leader Kylo, I think the best I hit was like 85, and I was like, ooh, that's pretty cool. And then I'd be way down to, you know, 150 something and have to work my way back. Now I'm sitting at 45, and I mean, I did just get here, so who knows? It's nighttime, maybe in the morning when I wake up. I won't be sitting at 44 anymore. I mean, I said 45, 44. But for now, this is where I'm at. This is pretty cool. And this is the team I'm using. I have all Relic 7. It is Gas, Jedi Knight Anakin, Ahsoka, and Kat. Obviously, Kat's a given. You need to use her with Master Kenobi. And then the reason for the other choices I have is, well, I chose Ahsoka because she offers heals, and she also gives, not bonuses, but she'll like counterattack with a Galactic Republic character when they use a special, as long as the leaders are Galactic Republic. So I'm like, hey, extra damage, I'm not going to say no to that. And then as far as Anakin, about Jedi Knight Anakin and Ahsoka, they have their own synergy, and Ahsoka gets boosts if Anakin's present. So I'm like, well, if she's going to be in the team, might as well have Anakin there too. So yeah, I mean, it's been working out pretty well for me so far. I made it to 44. So considering how well this has been going, I've been thinking maybe I should beef these guys up. Obviously, I'd like to get the GLs higher. Relic statuses. It's just a lot of work, but it could be worth it for Kenobi because, I mean, he's good, so what the heck. And then get Cat up and Gas at least. Maybe the other two can stay at 7, but maybe get those 3 to Relic 8. I don't know. I'll see. I probably will, just because it makes sense. It's going to take forever to do, but yeah. So there's that. That's pretty cool. I've been slowly working on the requirements for Jabba. You know, he's my next GL that I have in mind, but it's going to be a little bit of a grind to get there. Technically, Gamorrean Guard has made it. The requirements are just be Relic 3, and he is Relic 3. However, I like to take my characters to at least Relic 5, so for me, he still has 2 relics to go. But for the requirements, he's there. I just got Mob Enforcer up to Relic status, I think just yesterday, actually. It's very recent. I was thinking about it, how much of a random character she is. Like, she's a nothing, throwaway, pointless character that's been in the game since day one, and yet here I have her Relic status because, well, she needs to be for Jabba. The other thing I was thinking was her art rework. She used to be so generic and boring looking before. Now she, like, looks like a person. She's got a braid going on and all this. I mean, this is nothing new. I didn't pay attention to it before. Now I'm looking at her because I've been working on her, and I'm like, geez, she looks her art is much better now. Anyways, I also got Magma Trooper up to Relic status. Just kind of randomly happened. You know, every time I get stuff, that whether it's from farming or it's from prizes from raids or galactic challenges or what have you, somehow I end up with gear, and then maybe I have somebody favorited that I am working on, but then I'll look and see the rest of my roster, see how they're looking, and if anybody can use it and they're close to being able to relic up, then I lay it down on them. And Magma Trooper was close. I think he had 2 slots open. This one filled out his final slot, which is usually the biggest, most pain in the butt one. You know, the 6th slot on the bottom right. That's what I call it, at least, is the 6th slot. I count it 1, 2, 3 from top to bottom on the left, and then 4, 5, 6 top to bottom on the right. But yeah, it filled out that, and then I was like, well, geez, I only got one other slot. So I did it, and yeah, now he's relic. So I got to work on him, get him a little beefier. I think one of these Jawas got up. I don't remember which one. Actually, not I think. I know one of these Jawas did. I just don't remember which one. If it was Darthsidius or Jawa. I was thinking about this, though, too. Here's this. They're random, like, worthless Jawas. They're not the ones that you need beefed up for, like, going up against Geonosians. You know, you need Scavenger and Engineer and Chief Nebbit. I got these two. Like, ones that don't matter. But it's still relics, so it's still something that's kind of cool. Anybody else up here that has any kind of increase? Oh, yes. Wampa. So I've been working on Wampa. He was Relic 5, but I figured what I'll do is take him to Relic 7. The reason for this is because, well, Grand Arena. I have his Omicron on him, and all too often not all too often he loses, but his record's not the best. He's like 60-40. You know, out of 10 matches, he wins 6, loses 4. And I don't like that. The whole point of me Omicroning him was to have, like, a guaranteed win. So that was his status at Relic 5. So I figured, well, if I get him to Relic 7, then that should help out a lot. That'll increase... What does it actually increase? It increases his health, damage, critical chance, armor penetration. I don't really care about accuracy. His armor, special damage. Yeah, so see, it increases a lot of damage. It increases his critical chance. I mean, that's kind of decent to have increased. His health will be higher. So I just figured having all that stuff boosted up isn't going to hurt him. And it might increase his record. It might not be perfect, but, you know, maybe he'll be 8-2 instead of 6-4. So, I mean, that's really the only spot I use him. I don't use him anywhere else. So otherwise, having him Relic 7 is completely worthless. But for Grand Arena, this could pay off. I'm hoping it pays off massively. Speaking of characters that I've recently increased their relic status, another one I did was Royal Guard. Royal Guard at the start of the month was only Relic 4, and now I got him to Relic 7. The reason for that was there's one of those, I don't know what the heck they're called, but you know, those events that you have the challenge tiers at the end. Challenge tier 1, 2, and 3. Usually challenge tier is pretty Challenge tier 1 is pretty easy. Challenge tier 2 is kind of mid, and then challenge tier 3 is hard. So whatever it is, it's the one with the Ewoks that you fight, and you got to use Empire or droids. And droids, they can't do anything, so you got to use Empire. And I think I was in challenge tier 3, and I was using like Papa Palp, Vader, Piet, Royal Guard, and maybe Thrawn. And we were doing pretty well. I think I got to like phase 6 of 10. And then we lost Royal Guard. And then once Royal Guard was gone, the team just fell apart. The stupid Ewoks picked us off like one by one from there. And it was over. So I was thinking, well, maybe if I Relic Royal Guard. These weird tongue twisters here. But I figured if I reliced him up higher, maybe that would help for next time that event came around. You know, the higher relic he is, then obviously the more health he's going to have, more protection, more defense, more everything. And then that means he'll be able to stick around for longer, which means, you know, maybe we'll actually be able to complete it next time. I mean, at the end of the day, this, you know, increases his health protection, just like I said. Damage, I mean, his damage doesn't matter. Royal Guard hits like, you know, a light breeze on a summer day. Like, doesn't hurt at all. Crit chance doesn't matter because he doesn't hit very hard at all. His armor, though, that does matter. And, yeah, so, you know, I figured maybe, we'll see. Hopefully this makes a difference. And then I figured even in the end, if it doesn't make a difference, well, then there's the ship he's a part of. So I made this ship a little stronger. Having him Relic 7, whatever. You know, there's some benefit in no matter what, at least. So, yeah. other than that, I don't think there's really anything too crazy that happened as far as increasing characters' power and stuff, other than mods. There is one other thing, actually. Treya's Lord of Betrayal was changed. So they stripped the Omicron, so that way then you could reevaluate if you wanted to put it on her or use it elsewhere. I just put it back on her. I'm like, whatever. She had the Omicron. Like, I'm not going to give it to somebody else. I don't have anybody in mind anyways, so I might as well just put it back on her and let her keep it. As far as mods, though, I mean, who did I get modded? I know Hera. Where is she? Hera just finally got finished off, you know, getting her mods up to 6 dot. I feel like there's probably got to be another one or two, but I don't remember. Mods aren't that important. Did I work on... Oh, yes, actually, I worked on a bunch of characters. I just remembered this. I don't remember why I worked on them. I just kind of did for no reason, but it was... Let me just do it this way. It was Rogue One characters. LMPQR, Rogue One, there you go. I did Jin, Cassian, and K2SO. Got them up to Gear 12. Like I said, I don't remember why I did that. There was a reason. Oh, I know what the reason was. We'll get to that in a minute now. I just remembered. Anyways, what had happened was, ironically, Cassian was super easy to get to Gear 12. I think I got him straight to Gear 12 from, like, basic status. You know what I mean? Like, level 1, Gear 1, just basic. Got him straight to Gear 12. It was awesome. I don't think I've ever had a character that did that before. First time ever. Got him straight to Gear 12. Then when it came to K2SO and Jin, I think Jin was she the second easiest? I think she was the second easiest. She didn't fly straight to Gear 12. She flew to like Gear 10 and then needed one thing, and then I put it on her, and then Gear 11 one thing, and then she's Gear 12. So not too bad. But him, I think it was a little bit more of a pain in the dick. He needed one thing from like Gear 9 on. So he took a little longer, but obviously he's there now. Anyways, the point of why I did that, which actually makes me think of something else that I can talk about this month, is these stupid quests. I have these 3 quests left. Yeah, these 3 quests left. And I'm trying to get them done, but they require a lot of nonsensical work. So this one, to become the Sith Master, I just need to kill 240 more Rebel characters with Emperor Palpatine present, and then I'll finally have this one done. I will skip that one. For this one, it is part 1 of 7, and I need to gain Boba's payout 500 times. But as if that wasn't ridiculous enough, I had to defeat 50 Wampas. Like, I don't have Wampas just laying around to fight, so that took forever to do, but now I gotta gain his payout. Ugh. And then there's this one. This one was Fulcrum, prestigious quest Fulcrum. I'm on 2 of 4. Why? Because 1 of 4 had to do with Ahsoka Tano Fulcrum. And it required me to, kill Empire enemies 1,000 times. So what I did was I just spammed this in Conquest, and it worked. Just went to town fighting Empire characters with her, and I was able to satisfy the result. And then when it went to round 2, I thought it was going to be more of her, and nope. Now there's apparently a Cassian that's Fulcrum. So, as you see, it says get him to Gear 12. Well, I hadn't worked on him, so I was like, well, that'll be easy enough to do. I'll just get him to Gear 12. But now I gotta do this nonsense. Finish 5 territory wars with him. Which, that's never gonna happen. Territory wars nowadays are all GLs and super OP characters. Like, how am I gonna do that ever? And then finish off 200 enemies with them. That I could end up having happen. It's just gonna be a lot of work, but... Ugh. So yeah, that's why I worked on them. Because then when I did Cassian, there's the ship. And I thought, well, this is kind of stupid now to have one of the crewmates worked on. I might as well complete this ship. So that's why I did the other 2. Anyways, was there anybody else I randomly worked on? Maybe there was, and I'm forgetting. Could have been. Let me just pop a look in here and see. Any other randos? I think there might have been one. I don't know. No, I guess not. Well, do we have any new characters this month? I don't think so. No, we did. We had one, right? Who was the... Who the heck was it? Was it Zori? Maybe we just had Zori this month. We had Zori, and then we had some ships, and we had Riva, I think. But those were all added to Conquest and stuff, so I don't really actually have them. Yeah. Alright, so anyways, now there's been characters I've been farming, and I just figured it's much easier to go this way and just show you who I've been working on. So there's him. Again, it's because he's one of the requirements for Jabba, so I'm at 52 out of 100. I've been working on her, 32 out of 100. Been working on both of these, so Iden is at 46 out of 100, and Vulture Droid's at 37 out of 100. I'm very passively working on Rose. I don't want to work on her, but she is a requirement for GL Rey. And even though I don't care about Resistance or Rey or anything like that, and I'm not even working on GL Rey right now, I figure, well, someday I might as well work on her. She is a GL, and it's something to unlock. I might as well do it. So I'm super passively working on Rose. It's kind of like if I have the extra energy, then I'll use it to farm her. So anyways, she's sitting at 45 out of 65 for now. haven't worked on her in a few days though, so she's been sitting at that. This one right here is actually annoying. I've been working on this guy, I think. Yeah, this is 8th brother, right? And for all intents and purposes, I just got him the 7th star. He's not. I just did the dailies and they gave me like 3 shards, but it puts me at 99 out of 100. But for all intents and purposes, he's there. Like, I'm going to count him as 7-star this month. I'm not going to talk about it next month. So, yeah. I'll say I got him to 7 stars. Nobody here. Nobody here. And then actually, this is another one too that I'm even more passively working on than Rose. And the only reason for that is because it's 20 energy per spin, so it's kind of expensive. But I'm casually working on the Armorer, 41 out of 100. So that's the light side. On the dark side, I've been working on Boosh. Again, Jabba requirement, 29 out of 85. Not really working on any of them. I think it was this month I got second sister to 7-star. Could have been last month, I don't remember at this point, but I'm also working on 7th sister, 67 out of 100 shards. I'm working on Admiral Maratis, 7 out of 65. Which means actually I just got him to 4-star not too long ago, since he's only at 7. Forgot about that. And so yeah. I think the last thing that I can talk about is we have this event going on. It's a Galactic Chase for the TIE Defender. The drops are on ship energy. And I've been trying to go as hard as I can on this, and I feel like it's been paying off. Because I unlocked it right here. And as you see, it's very close to being 5-star as well. 62 out of 65. And we have 2 days on that event still. So I'm definitely going to be able to get this ship to 5-star. Probably that's about it. Maybe like 5.5 stars is where it's going to end for me. But not bad. You know, I was able to unlock this thing and get it to decent stars. Actually, now that I'm in here... Oh, that reminds me. I was going to say, I feel like there's another thing that happened in ships. Yes, there was. I unlocked the Executor. Granted, it's pretty worthless for now because it's only 4-star, so I can't really have much of a crew. So I'm not even using it in squad right now. I'm still just using General Kenobi's ship. But as soon as this thing gets beefy enough, I will switch out and use this instead. It's kind of like how I have to use Jedi Master Kenobi now instead of Kylo, because Kylo is mildly obsolete, but very obsolete when it comes to Squad Arena. Anyhow, anything else in ships happen? Oh yeah, that reminds me too. There's ships I'm passively working on. I'm passively working on Kyle Katarn's ship, which, as you see, 63 out of 65. Very close to getting that to 5-star as well. I'm very passively working on this ship, the Resistance one, 19 out of 65. And oh yeah, I'm working on the Outrider. I'm trying to go hard on the Outrider, but God, they're so stingy when it comes to ship shards. So I'm only at 50 out of 85. I think I got this ship up to 5 stars this month, and it's just been a super long, slow grind to make it to 6 stars, but I'm trying. That might be about it. I'm working on the Vulture Droid, but I already went over that on the node, because that ship's on the same node as Iden Versio. And she's at 46 out of 100. This ship was at 37. Speaking of Kyle, I think I got Kyle up to 5. What is he now? 5-star? This might have been last month, though, because I think he was the login character, so that helped. That could have been this month, though. January? I don't remember now. I think I got him boosted up, though. I haven't been farming him, so somehow I got him boosted. So maybe it was just because of him being the login character. Anything else to report? I don't think so. I was just checking out my ship power because I noticed I didn't know what this one was at, but I saw it was 90,000. I was like, that's cool. Not like it matters, you know. Power ratings in this game mean nothing. Like, you know, any character at relic status X is the same power as another character at that status, even though they could be completely different. You know what I mean? One could actually be very strong, and the other one's kind of just mid, but because they're that relic status, the relic status dictates what their power rating is. I'm trying to think. That might be about it for this month. I don't think. Oh yeah, I did get a relic. I mean, an Omicron. Whose Omicron did I put on? I almost forgot that. I did SWGOH's, but I think that was last month, so there's no point in highlighting that. I also did Finn's. I don't know when that was, but I forgot about it, and then I rediscovered it, and I was like, oh yeah, I did this worthless one. Who was it this month? Was it Treya? I don't think so. Hera? When did I do Hera? Did I talk about that when I did it? Well, I'm seeing all these Omicrons and I'm thinking, when did I do them? Who was it this month? Trying to remember. Maybe it was Chief Nebbit. While in Territory Wars. Yeah, it might have been Chief Nebbit. I don't know, he's just a random one. Everybody that needs an Omicron is like a character I don't really care about. So it makes it hard when I have an Omicron, because I'm like, who am I going to put this on? Like, there's nobody jumping out at me. Like, ooh. Like, Treya was jumping out at me. It was like, ooh, I want to do that. When I did Ahsoka's, it was like, yeah, I want to do that. When I did Wampa's, yeah, I want to do that. When I did the dog, yeah, I want to do that. Like, now I'm at a point where I get an Omicron and I'm looking through my options and I'm like, don't care. So, yeah, there's a lot of Omicrons in this row. Geez, 4, then there's one in the row below it, 5, one above it, 6. Huh. Anyhow, that's probably about it. As you see, I got a bunch of Relic 5 characters that I need to just get their mods done so I can get them out of here. So I can have them unfavorited. How many is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, that's not that bad, actually. Thought it was worse. I'm currently working on Cody, as I just finished up Hera. He's getting close. I need 13 more to just get that, to get one of them to 6 star. But still. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't think there's anything else. So, thanks for checking this out with me. And until next time, I said see ya.